Hi. So I want to talk a bit more about empaths. I don't know if you saw my recent post and read the 12 signs and were like, yeah, that's totally me. If so, then great. I hope that you keep listening to this because I want to talk a bit more about how depression can impact an empath. So first off, I want to say that obviously there are many reasons for why someone might have depression, and so often it is linked to things like an experience or trauma, PTSD, and our beliefs. But the other component about being an empath and experiencing depression is how we take on and absorb others' pain and emotions as well. But if we don't know that that's what we're doing, we make that pain our own, which inevitably can make our depression worse. So I didn't know this when I was growing up and struggling with depression myself, which did start because of trauma and then beliefs about myself that were created because of that. But I didn't understand that my sadness became so much bigger because I was taking on emotions from others as well. So for me, it was like almost unbearable. Now, obviously, I was seeking support and therapy, but it wasn't until I actually had people in the helping profession that knew more about this to help me work through it, because conventional therapy just doesn't really touch on it, and I was starting to feel like I was going a bit mad, if you will. So I don't want to diminish trauma and its effects on us and our beliefs, because I think that's really important. And I also think it's imperative that we do heal and process through that stuff in order to help us move through our depression. But again, just the piece that I feel is still not talked about as much is just how for those of us that are more sensitive, more susceptible to energy, are empaths and maybe aren't aware, or are aware but might still need a little bit more information, because we can feel really alone when we are in so much pain and the pain is so unbearable. So I'm glad that mental health and depression are talked about a lot more these days, a lot more than when I was growing up. But there still is a lot of stigma, and it is good to keep talking about it. And of course, what I'm talking about now might seem like on a completely different realm for some, but I don't care, because I know it to be true. And honestly, I just hope that others might hear this and make that connection of truth also, and know that it's the truth of it, because I feel like this is the truth about depression as an empath. So if you are somebody who is struggling or feeling misunderstood in your depression and not getting the help that you need to help you move through it, then perhaps this message, you can maybe relate to it, or it's giving you some new insights. And if you are needing support, I'm here for you. Please send me a message. We can set up a time to connect or to chat somehow. That would be great. I would love to connect with you. And for everyone, I know that this topic can feel a little bit heavy, so if you've gotten this far, thank you. And otherwise, remember to keep checking in with your energy and to ask yourself, is this mine? And if it's not, to request or intend to clear your space and to surround yourself with a protective shield or bubble. I am sending you all great big loving hugs, and I will talk to you soon. Ciao.